Hello, and thanks for tuning into today's video. Again, we're in Oshawa. We're at 1369 Coldstream, and this is an area within Taunton that it's one of the highly desirable areas within Oshawa. Being Taunton, it's just been built up so much where you have all the main shopping that's here. You're close to Winfield, which has all the other main shopping. You're close to the 407, which is now free until Brock. You have schools, so where I am right now, you're right around walking distance to 2 to 3 different schools. So it's just good. It's a 4 bedroom. It's a really functional layout of a house that has been freshly painted. Kitchen's redone. Bathroom cabinets have been redone. So it's a good opportunity, all for under $1 million. You just can't go too wrong. So we'll just get started here. So this is Coldstream. It's just a really, really nice day. This gives you an idea. It's a street. And then you can see the crossing guard there, and then they have the schools. And yeah, I don't normally park in the driveway, but Coldstream doesn't have parking right now because of the school and the bike lane. So I figured put the truck into the driveway. The truck it's a really big truck. Like, it doesn't fit into garages or anything like that. So the fact that it fits into the driveway is good, because sometimes my truck doesn't. So if you have a truck, the driveway will fit it. And freshly painted garage door. So just kind of go up here. We'll go in. So when you walk in, you see you have all the light fixtures, tons of pot lights. I just realized I didn't put a light on. Well, okay. Hold on, bear with me. Okay, so there we go. We walk in, you got all of the light fixtures, pot lights, so it's really bright. You do have a functional type of layout with having a living room and a dining room. It's like an open concept type style. If you put the couch over that way more, you do have room here for more. And then you have the room over there. Also, they've cut it opens, like the wall over here, so you can actually see right through into the family room at the back. So yeah, hardwood floors. You see it's like the natural oak, and then the stairs there as well. This here is where the linen closet is. Not linen closet where you will put your jacket and your shoes. And then you have the laundry room right at the bottom of the stairs. That could be functional, because when you're lugging laundry, you don't want to have to go in the basement. And if it's right at the bottom of the stairs, to me, it's kind of a good location. And then you have the laundry tub. So when a house has been staged, you wonder where people put their stuff. It's always the garage. Yeah, so it's always the garage. So it's double car garage. You couldn't fit no big truck or anything in here, but you could fit cars in here for sure. And then one car on that side. And then if you wanted to park something a little bigger, you would just have to kind of play with the landing stairs a little bit here. But yeah, it's your typical double garage. Okay. And we'll go out, and then we'll take a look at, there's a powder room here. So new cabinet. Yeah, so it's just 2-piece, which has the cabinet and the toilet, and you have a window. That's the basement. We'll check the basement after, but that's how you get into the basement. And then you walk towards the back of the house. To the right, you have, to me, it would be like the TV room. Either put it above the fireplace, or you can put it on that wall over there where the picture is. And the same thing, you have hardwood floors here as well. And that's the kitchen. And it is a gas fireplace. I didn't try and put it on, but it did turn on. That's kind of good. Sometimes fireplaces, if they're not used a lot, they get air pockets in it. It's hard to use, but that has it. And I just realized another light that I left off. So the house is kind of bright to the point where you don't really feel the lights not on. Okay, so the light switch for that one is next to the patio door. So yeah, this is the kitchen. You have the waterfall island. That's what they call it. Waterfall edge. And then you have this wood feel. It's kind of a nice accent feature. You have, this is a quartz, and then stainless steel fridge. It's brand new, it's never been used, not been plugged in yet. And then stove, again, never been used. The hood fan, you can tell, has never been used. And then you have the new microwave as well. So, yeah. And then you have the backsplash, which matches also, which I'm noticing a lot of people do now. Instead of having a different backsplash, they're having it match the actual cabinet. And then the sink has been new too. You can tell. Yeah, it's new. Okay, so let's go do the basement while we're here, because if we don't, I'm scared we're going to forget. It's an unfinished basement, but this will just give you an idea of the size of the basement. So if you're going to finish it, this is what you would be having to deal with. So we'll start with this area here. Just right now, it's just being used for storage. And then you have the electrical panel. So you do have lots of room on it. It's a 100 amp panel, but you do have room depending on what you want to do. Like this already has a hot tub, but depending on what you wanted to do, they might require a 200 amp panel upgrade. But that's just something to keep in mind. Telecommunication wires have all been roughed into the basement. So if you get Bell or Rogers coming, let them know and they can tell you your best options. And then you just got the windows at the back. So I see 3 windows, 1, 2, and then 3 there. This is used as a workout area, sitting area, and then an office. So this is my kind of office because I get distracted very easily. So put me in an office in front of a window and I am very not productive at all. So in a basement, something like this, nothing to distract me, would be ideal. This is the mechanicals. So you have hot water tank, typically it's a rental. So you'd want to confirm that. And then you have the furnace. It's a Lennox furnace. It looks like it's in very good condition. I don't see any rust or nothing on it, where typically you would see that for older furnaces. So that lets me believe that it could be more on the newer side. I'm just trying to see. So it's been tested 2024. So it's newer to me. They've done everything, the duct cleaning and everything like that. 2007. So that's to me, that's the age of the house. So the fact that the furnace is like that, it's a newer furnace. So that's been changed. You have the humidifier, which is good when you have the furnace on, because you're producing heat, it dries out the air. So having that on would be really good for your skin, for the walls, for the floors, all that kind of stuff. That here is a rough-in for the bathroom. So if you're going to add a bathroom down the road, that's your spot to do it. And then you just walk around a little bit on this side. And it's the basement. Let me just quickly turn these lights off. Hello. Let me know how you're liking the video so far. Again, my name is Brad Gates, and I think this is the first time I'm letting you know that. So if you are looking to move to the Durham region, all you have to do is call, text, email, send that carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest, and I'm more than happy to help. Okay. And so that's the stairs to go up. So we'll start in the master because it's right here. So it's a good size. It's a queen size bed, just to put it into perspective a little bit. And then you have the walk-in closet, which has all the shelves and it has the hanging bars. Hello. And then this here is the bathroom. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4-piece bathroom. So you have one with the sink, one with the soaker tub, and then one with the toilet, one with the stand-in shower, which is right there. A new glass has been put in. You can tell it's in really good shape. So that's the bathroom. The floors up on the second level have been redone, and it's an upgraded floor. It's engineered hardwood. and it's more wider than a typical, like the inexpensive ones. And they did a really good job with the actual installation. That's one thing I've noticed. We'll call this bedroom number 2. So yeah, it gives you the window. It's a good size. It was a double bed that's here. And then that's the closet. They took the doors off. Typically they'll do that so that it gives you more of an open concept type feel. This is bedroom number 3. So again, good sized bedroom. Double bed. You have tons of room here throughout on the shelves and everything. Show you the roof. The roof shingles are in good shape too. To me, it would have been done. And again, I'm not looking at the listing. I'm just going based on what I see, based on the condition of things. So the roof is in good shape. There's no buckling and there's no bald spots. Those are the things you kind of look for in a roof. And that's the closet. And then this is bedroom number 4. Now, when I walked in here, I didn't see that at first when I was turning all the lights on. Luckily, I stopped just before, so it didn't fall, but I was close. Yeah, so this is bedroom number 4. It's a good shape. It has a little bit higher ceilings because you do have that little bit of a drop, like that ledge there. So yeah, got good height. Double door closet could go there. But yeah, the closet bar and everything is there. There's just no closet doors, which is easy to put back up. It's this bedroom. Oh, and 2 more pieces. We have the linen closet. The good thing with linen closet is for storage of cleaning supplies, towels, pillows, all that stuff. And then you have the final piece, which is the bathroom. This here is a 4-piece. So you have the sink, toilet, and then the shower at the top, and then the bathtub at the bottom. That's all. The house, like I said, has been freshly painted. Overall, it's in good shape. It's a good layout, and the price point is really good. This is the walk you would do in the morning. Wake up, go put the kettle on or the coffee machine. For me, it would be coffee, but I'm slowly transitioning to tea. And then just kind of walk. That was the house. I just realized that I forgot to go outside to show you the backyard. So it's a good sized backyard. You do have a deck, and it's a hot tub there. There is water in it, but the water is cold, so I'm not sure if it's working or not. But the hot tub, it looks like it's in good condition. And you have this really great sized backyard. So, and that's the school back there in the distance. And then you have the vinyl siding here also with the brick bottom. So again, the house is a good layout. It's a good condition, and it's priced really well. I am very curious to know what people are thinking of it. So if you have any comments, feel free to drop it below. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and if you've watched this far, I really appreciate it. If you have not already, do subscribe to the channel. 90% of the people who actually watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you can do that, that's your free way of helping support the channel, and I do appreciate that. If you are looking at making a move within the Durham region, or you know anybody who's looking to do that, feel free to reach out to me at any time. You can call, text, email, send that carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you, and I'm just here to make everything go so much easier. I've lived in Durham region since 2012. I moved from Peel region in Brampton, so I knew what it was like to come new to an area. So if you are looking to come here, you know what to do. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.